Mallory, do you see multiple doctors for your MPA or just one?
I have a couple different doctors for a couple different reasons. I have my main doctor here in Minnesota, where I live, and then I have a couple in the cities that help me with different problems that have come up since I got sick. I have I think it's rheumatology for your kidneys, rheumatologist, and then I also have one that helps with bones in case something just goes wrong. And just I only have a couple of doctors, main ones, but they're all very informed on my illness.
So you probably see a nephrologist for your kidneys and a rheumatologist for it's because Ed jumped in there. Okay, well, I will move from Mallory to Sandy and just ask, do you have one doctor or multiple doctors, and how do they work together?
I started this journey with my nephrologist and my rheumatologist. That was many years ago. Now, due to the illness worsening and the side effects of the medications, unfortunately, I have 11 specialists at Ohio State University, which makes things very difficult sometimes because I live 70 miles from those doctors, and it's hard to get to all of those appointments in a timely manner, especially when the snow hits the state of Ohio. So I have been very grateful during COVID that I've had the opportunity to have some telephone visits and video visits, but I do see 11 different physicians. And since they're all in the same organization, they work very closely together and with me. So it works out really well.
Wow, well, you have quite a few and a few challenges getting them. I'm glad it's working well. How about you, Frank? Multiple doctors or one or?
No, multiple doctors, and fortunate enough to live in a city which has 2 university hospitals. So my doctors are pretty much centered in the McGill University Center. So they range from rheumatologist, cardiologist, nephrologist. I have an endocrinologist for the osteoporosis. I'm also seeing another endocrinologist for cholesterol. Reason being is, as you all know, statins affect muscles. And with the myopathy, it gets tricky. So he sees me to make sure that the statins I'm using don't make the myopathy worse. I also see an ophthalmologist, and again, they're all within the same center. I'm fortunate enough that they're not too far off. Winter, yes, winter in Montreal does become a problem, but again, there's not much of a distance like Sandy, and they all coordinate. They all coordinate together in terms of information, which makes things a whole lot easier. I'm not the one that has to relay the information from one to the next. They communicate between themselves, so it makes things a lot easier.
That sounds great for you that they're in that area.
Yeah.
I will say that I have probably 2 main doctors. One is just my local family doctor, and the other one is a nephrologist that's at a vasculitis center in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is about 45 minutes from me. So it's an easy drive for me. I've seen many other doctors, but only as problems came up. I pretty much only see my nephrologist or my local doctor for small things that are what we might call normal, although I don't know that any of us can call any of our stuff normal.